Welcome back, enduring artists. It's your girl, Shanette Wilson, and I got Marlon Hargrave here, and we got another episode of Actors Endurance for you. Now, Marlon, what are we talking about today? Because I think the people, they definitely need to hear this one.
Voiceovers.
What? You're listening to Actors Endurance, a podcast that inspires actors to never give up on their passion and find ways to continue to grow within the entertainment industry. My name is Shanette Wilson, and I'm an actress, and my co-host is Marlon Hargrave, and he is a teaching artist. And together, we are Actors Endurance. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back to another amazing episode of Actors Endurance. Now, today we're going to be talking about voiceover artists. Now, if you haven't delved into the voiceovers, you guys are missing out on some good money, good learning opportunities. It's a lot of fun. But before we get into how to get into being a voiceover artist, the first thing we're going to do is talk about what you need to get started, right? You can't put the cart before the horse.
Absolutely.
So, right? Ain't that right? Yeah. You gotta go this thing in steps. There's a method to this madness.
Yes, and nowadays the the equipment is getting more affordable. So grab your chance, go to Amazon or something like that, grab some equipment. There we go.
Yes. I definitely suggest Amazon for all your recording needs. Unless you have like a guitar center, they're pretty good too, but Amazon is just convenient. You can't beat it.
Yes. So you see, you have your microphone, your refractor board, your pop filter, and headphones. And actually, there's another you can have your mixing boards and you can have other equipment like you can add stuff on, but that is a very basic kit. And I'll tell you that pop filter that really works very well. So that's a basic setup. It's around maybe $200 or $300. It's not terribly expensive. Some you can find for around 100, a little over 150 maybe, something like that. But this is great to start off with.
Yeah, for sure. I would say the microphone, you'll probably pay around like $100 for a decent microphone, whether it's a USB microphone or otherwise, whether it's something you can travel with or not. The refractor board and the pop filter, a lot of times you can buy them all together as one unit, and still you'll probably come around $100, something like that. But they're necessary tools for your survival in this part of the business. And headphones, you can probably get a pair of headphones like $20. They don't necessarily have to be the best quality. If you're just getting started and you want to just pay the bare minimum, you'll probably put around 220, $250 into it. But guys, you can make your money right back and then some. So you definitely want to these are the four basics, like Marlon said. Now you can, of course, you can add on other things to, up your game and make it a lot more professional. You can learn more editing, things like that. But just to get started with the bare minimum, that's all you need to get started.
Yes, and I'll say this on that. Now, if you're getting into, let's say, animation or gaming, you do need another mic, and it is quite expensive. But you're not going to really be able to use those mic, but like the mic that's shown there, you wouldn't be able to use it for gaming per se. And I'm not sure about animation, but gaming for sure. So if you're only interested in doing gaming acting and mocap acting, then you could get the same setup, but your mic would definitely have to be different. And those mics can get up there. They cost about maybe $400 to $700. But if you have a shoe in for it, you think that you could really make a lot of money. doing the gaming aspect, then I would say go for it.
Yes, for sure. And before we move on, let's break down what these things are. So the microphone, hopefully you know what this is. If you don't, it is the instrument that you were speaking into. It is what picks up your voice. So you definitely want to have a really good microphone. Your refractor board, if you look at the picture, it's that piece of metal with the foam in front of it that basically it's like a half circle that covers you. Now, what that does is keeps the sound out. So it contains the sound within and keeps the other sound out so that you have a clear recording of your voice. Now, the pop filter, it's a piece of foam that goes in front of the microphone. So this would be the pop filter, this would be the microphone, and then the refractor board would be behind the microphone. Now, the pop filter keeps your voice from, keeps the microphone actually from picking up all the P's and the P sound, small
Yes.
sounds that you make when you're speaking that you don't necessarily want in your recording. That would be really difficult to edit out. So that's what the pop filter, those S's and the pop, the P. So that's the pop filter. And the headphones, well, put them on or you slide them in, and that's what you listen to. So after you record, you plug your headphones in, you listen to it, play it back. So that's what everything is: the microphone, the refractor board, the pop filter before the microphone, and the headphones. So that's the basic setup.
And this episode is brought to you by Actors Endurance. It's brought to you by us, because we rock, baby. Look at that.
Yes,
Look
we
at that
do.
apparel. Look at this apparel. Yeah, backpacks. We actually have home and leisure stuff too as well. So please support us, support actors, keep us alive here. And actually, these are it's high quality. We really use Bella Canva shirts. So we wanted to go with this is Bella Canva as well. Very soft, very good material. But just go to actorsendurance.com, check us out, and help support live actors. Before
Yes.
AI replaces us.
Yes, AI is coming, y'all. AI is coming. Yes. So support Actors Endurance, like, follow, subscribe, and tell your friends. For sure. And now now back to these voiceover artists. Now, how do you get started as a voice artist? You know nothing about it, but what you did was smart. You came to our channel so we can tell you how to get started. So we got you. So what you want to do is, number one, you need a demo reel. It is a must-have. If you do not have a demo reel, that second title, it says voices.com, go to voices.com. They have everything you need within that website on that platform to get you started. So they'll help you create a demo reel. They'll assist you in, you can create a profile on there. Now, mostly it's free, but to really get all the benefits and finding work, you want to pay. So you want to subscribe. So definitely go to voices.com, create a demo reel, have it varied. You can also Google sample commercial scripts and they'll come up, and you can just put 3 or 4 15 to 30-second clips together. You can keep it under a minute or a minute, maybe 2 minutes, but you don't want it to be too long. You just want little samples. I would say, put like 4 15-second scripts together so that they can hear your voice. They can see that you're able to stick to the time, and they can see variations of your voice. So you want to have the demo reel, go to voices.com. It's a great way to get a variety of work, everything from commercials to audiobooks to slogans, all that good stuff. So that's one great thing. And for audiobooks, acx.com, go to acx.com, same thing, build a profile, put your demo reel up because you already have one. And then all you do is audition for audiobooks. And if they like you, they select you, and you discuss the payment, you discuss the length of time to where they need you recorded. If you need to edit it, they'll let you know. And just Google. If you don't know how to edit your reel, just Google. You'll find something. Audible. Is it Audible? No, it's Audacity, excuse me. You go to Audacity. Yeah, I was like, Audible. That's the place where you listen to audiobooks. Anyway, so you go to audacity.com, go to Audacity. You can download their program. It's free. Google how to use it, and bam, you learn how to edit your own audiobook. So that's how you get started. That's one of the
Yes.
yeah. Mhm.
Yes. Also, when you look over, oftentimes you're going to see commercial, like Shanette just said, you'll see things for audiobooks. You kind of have to know, well, I won't say you have to know what you want to do, but to read an audiobook and to do a voiceover for a commercial, there are different styles. So you kind of want to get used to the style. And if I'm not mistaken, Shanette knows a little bit more about this than I do. The audiobooks are one take, right?
No, they're not one take. That's why it's good to know how to edit. It would be difficult to read the entire book in one setting. Because you're still acting, so you have to have certain inflections. If you have different characters, it's yeah, it can be a lot. It can be a lot. A lot of times when you're reading to yourself, you're not paying attention. But since you're doing it for a project that other people are going to listen to, and you're getting paid for this, you get a little nervous. So you start to fumble your words. You'll miss something, so you have to go back. So it's really important to know how to edit. And I would always say, if you can, read it at least one time. No matter how long it is, just read it at least once, so you're already familiar with the words, basically, words, the story. So yeah, it can be a little challenging. So yeah, do your due diligence.
Excuse me. I would
Mhm.
also say if you want to be a commercial, not commercial, sorry, if you're doing animation and you're good with voices, different voices and character voices, as an actor, if that's part of your special skills, then go for it. Create a reel that has all of your character voices on it. And take advantage of being able to be a bigger character. Look at your favorite movies and sort of get an understanding of how you are to deliver the lines, because you do need vocal inflection. Remember, your voice is what's painting the pictures. And with that said, buy a hat and support our
Yeah, buy a hat, support your favorite podcast, y'all. Support your favorite Actors Endurance podcast, brought to you by us.
by us.
By us.
Absolutely. Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes. Go to the site.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Now, if you are an actor and you want to, I mean, really, you should always try to find multiple ways to get paid in this business. This is a great one to sustain yourself, right? Look at how many characters this lady has done. Cree Summer. Cree Summer, y'all. Can we just go ahead and give her a round of applause for sustaining her career? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, man, she has done, I can't even count how many characters she's done, but it's more than 20.
Yes.
That's
And she started off on a different world, so
yes.
some of you guys may know her, some of you may not, but she wasn't even a main character on the show at all. Actually, she was she was not really the main focus, but she's probably, through her animation, I can't think of anyone else on that cast offhand that has worked as much as she had afterwards. So she hasn't been in front of the camera, at least not what I've seen lately, but she's been working obviously and has been able to take care of herself. And out of all of those characters, she has to like this a lot. So again, as an actor, you can tap into another skill set you may have, and then you never know. And those characters are most of them are famous. Most of her characters are well known.
Yes, yes. Exactly. Like I can't remember everyone on the show, but I know a lot of the main characters after that show, after A Different World, you hardly yeah, you really haven't seen them. Yeah, you really haven't
And
seen them very much, you know. So this is again, actors is a great way to sustain yourself, make extra money on the side. You're still acting.
yes, Mark Hamill. Now it's so funny because we talk about the Joker and Batman and all of that, but the animated Joker still, by a lot of people, that's still the best Joker. And
Mhm.
Luke Skywalker, the guy who played Luke Skywalker, is the voice of that. And he's I haven't seen him really since Star Wars, but he made a resurgence in his career as playing the animated Joker. And I so I like the other Jokers, but he is my favorite. He
Mhm.
has been my favorite for years. I thought that he captured the Joker's essence, and he only did it with his voice. So kudos to Mark Hamill. Kudos to him as well.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
yes.
and there are a lot.
Yeah, and
There
so
are a lot.
guys, yeah, so guys, listen, I'm telling you, go out, buy your equipment, make sure you have the equipment first, and then you have plenty of opportunities to do whatever you need to do. Now, of course, take classes, y'all. If y'all don't take some classes, train with this man right here. He does a little bit of everything. Number one, his prices are right. He's always there for you, knowledgeable. What else do you need? That's all I'm saying. So listen, y'all, take some classes so that you can hone your skills because, you know, that's what it's all about. It's not about being perfect. It's about being the best you can be without being lazy. We don't do that over here at AE. So
Not at
make sure
all.
you do that. Yeah, for sure. And here's just a little example of the setup. So when you're doing these animated projects, that's pretty much what you would look like, what you would see. So she's in a room. I'm sure she's in a room by herself. So that would take the place of the refractor board. So she's in a soundproof room, headphones. You see the pop filter right before the microphone. Look at that. But she also has the screen so that she can act with the animation. And she has her tablet so she can maintain her lines. Now, isn't that great, y'all? Did you see that? I said, she has a tablet so she can follow her lines. Actors, what's one of the worst things about this business? Learning your lines. Look at her.
Right.
She ain't memorizing nothing. She got it right there for us. So that's another good reason to get into voiceover work because you're reading. So if you can read, then guess what? You can do VO. Right?
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Oh, oh God! Oh
Oh,
God! It must be an Adam. It must be an Adam. It must be an Adam. It
oh
must
my
be.
God. You almost sent me through my virtual background.
Sorry about that. We have an Adam is coming. There we go. Acting tip of the moment. That is the
Acting.
2023 version of the Adam. We're in this spot. And I'm going to go back on what Shanette just said. Not only go get training, but my recommendation when you're putting your demo reel together, go and listen to other commercials. Listen to the things that you want. If it's an animated movie, then you want your demo reel to sound like it came from a movie. You want it to sound like you are reading a book, or you want to sound like it's a commercial. So they have different styles, they have different inflections, and they definitely have different timing. If you're doing commercials, that 30-second spot, you have to nail it. You have to nail it in 35, not 28, not 30. You have to nail it in 30 seconds, not 28 seconds, not 31 seconds, 30. So practice it, and you never know. You never know.
Yes, for sure. And that's important with auditions too. You want to stick because in the auditions, they'll tell you how long the spot is. When you're auditioning, make sure you stick to it in the auditions. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention now. Yes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so I hope you guys
Yeah, they come out of nowhere sometimes.
I
Yeah.
see, I see. Oh God.
You could have a pretty lucrative career. I actually knew two voiceover artists, and I believe she was doing a Volkswagen commercial or something, and she made well over six figures. and the world knew her voice, but they had no idea what she looked like. So she was actually able to still get acting jobs on stage and things like that because it did not interfere with what she was doing. It didn't interfere with people having heard her voice and associating it with the product.
Yeah.
So it could
Mm-hmm.
be pretty lucrative if you get in there.
Yes, that's one great thing about voiceovers. Your likeness, your physical likeness, isn't associated with anything. So unless your voice is that distinct, like a Morgan Freeman, you're pretty good. You are pretty good. And real quick, real quick. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. I have got to show you before we go. Look at this. Look at this backpack, y'all. It's the actor's backpack. It's quality material. It's affordable. It's unique. And it's a superior brand because it's brought to you by us, Actors Endurance. So go ahead to actorsendurance.com and get yours now. Like right now. Like 2 seconds ago. And right. Yeah.
Right. Be clicking now.
Yes. So before we go, y'all, before we get up out of here, I have got to give you my quote of the day. So today's quote is coming to you from an Indian actor. He's well known out in Bollywood. He's a writer, producer, director, and of course, he's an actor. So Shah Rukh Khan. Now I hope I said that right.
I'm
Shah
not even gonna
Rukh
try.
Khan. Okay. Listen, if I didn't, y'all get at me in the comments. Help me out. But anyway, what he said was study hard, work hard, play harder. Don't be bound by rules. Don't hurt anybody. Never ever live someone else's dream. Come on, y'all. So you want to study hard, you want to work hard, but you want to play harder because you only live once. Don't be bound by rules, which means if you're an actor, be a voice actor as well. Don't be bound by rules. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't hurt anybody, but never ever live someone else's dream. Do you, be resilient. Check out our podcast, shop with us.
Yep. And be resilient
Be
in
resilient.
everything that you do.
Yes. And this is actorsendurance.com. Shanette Wilson, Marlon Hargrave. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.
Yep. Peace out.